Revelio.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Wrong. It's just, well, there's a rather foul odor. Oh dear.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. Revelio. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower.
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens. My recollection is that it seems about...
I'll find you at the tower.
Until then.
It's time you learned Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you have done that, come and see me.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Yes. Revelio. 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 Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was, after you helped me with that Fupa. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing...
You and your concoct.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing... I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on... I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's...
Of course. You never know when you might need...
Brilliant, thank you. But the passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third...
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is... It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be...
I'll see what I can do.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest... Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my...
Revelio. I'll need to get those dried billywigs things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. This was all down here. Revelio. A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken, though. Accio. Reparo. I need to fix the lift before I can use it. That seems to have done the trick. Revelio. This castle will never cease to surprise me. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here? Levioso. Revelio. I'm going to have to get past this. Levioso. Revelio. Reparo. Lumos. Levioso. Revelio. Confringo. One more to go and I'll make it across. Leviosa! Something is getting in the way of that platform. Reparo. Accio. Leviosa. That did the trick. This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate. Revelio. Confringo. Something smells sweet. Must be close to honeydukes. Revelio. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out. Revelio.
Hasn't been anyone as bad as Barnacle.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Revelio.
Historically speaking, there's never been a team like this.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these
Naughty
socks.
socks at that price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have
I'd
them.
rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you'd said the charm's come out in the wash, but it
I've never
hasn't.
known someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone who thinks you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When you
normal
pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms
I
out?
suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by. What are you looking at?
I'm sure she'd love some flowers. Why don't you pick her some bluebells?
Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Reparo. Reparo. Confringo. Revelio.
I wish I had the courage to go into the forest.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I was musing on the precious butterflies. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably...
You want me to follow the butterfly?
I do, yes.
What were the horrible stories you would...
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysterious. Trust me, you hear that at a...
Very well.
Oh, how kind. You can usually find me right around here. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Revelio. Revelio. Assignment's all finished. Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Levioso! Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. 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 I know what that means. Merlin trial. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Lumos! Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. No telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Capolso! Confringo! Revelio. Revelio.
These rocks have seen better days.
Confringo! Confringo! Revelio! Accio! Confringo! Reparo! Lumos! Levioso! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Protego! Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Levioso! Accio!
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Levioso. Revelio.
You just feed a beast so it can feed you. Perhaps I shall scout around Spellcroft for something to poach. I dream of making a better world for me. Now, where did I set my traps? Is it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield? They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a nogtail. That curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well. I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named.
Revelio.
Nothing to poach in Arrynshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me. What was that? You! Shall we finish what we started?
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. This looks intriguing. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Lumos. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
If I'm a poacher, doesn't mean I dislike beasts. We had a Kneazor at our house. I wept when he died.
If I wanted this little excitement, I'd have nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle. Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet. Am I supposed to be the rest?
That was a mistake.
Incendio! Enough! Now we're Incendio! Well, we have someone with
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies. Revelio. Miss Willardsey will never believe where the butterflies led me. Well, well. Look what we have here.
still talk about you taking down
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened?
They led me into the forest.
Oh, how lovely! Perhaps one. For now, I'm happy
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time. Apologies, Professor.
Not to worry.